The Drifter's Cloak is the third major ability in Hollow Knight Silksong and is very important for traversal as it is used to hover in mid-air and also to glide up the many wind shafts found throughout Pharloom. This guide covers how to unlock the Drifter's Cloak, and as usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. This guide assumes that you've already unlocked the Swift Step ability, which I covered in my previous video. With that said, we will begin at the altar where the Swift Step ability is unlocked in Deep Docks. From there, we'll need to move west and back towards where Chakra, the map seller NPC, can be found in this area. There is a flea that you can grab along the way for a side quest, but I'll just be taking the most direct route for the purposes of this guide. We will move east of Chakra into the next chamber, and while this next step is optional, I do recommend it for several reasons. If we follow the bench sign and drop down into the nearby chamber, we can go along a path to reach a boss room where several waves of enemies need to be defeated. It is slightly challenging, but very doable. As a reward for completing this challenge, we will gain access to a free bench that is near the next boss. We also unlock a vendor that sells some useful items, including a very powerful offensive tool, the Sting Shard. I didn't buy it on this playthrough, but know that it is very useful in a lot of boss fights. In any case, from the free bench, we will need to move back up into the previous chamber, then make use of our Swift Step ability to unlock the boss chamber to the east. There, we will encounter Lace, a nimble adversary that will make sure that we learn how to use the dodge function of Swift Step in order to survive. After defeating Lace, we can move east into the next chamber and strike the lever to unlock a bench and the nearby gate. We're going to move a fair distance east into the new region Far Fields, until reaching the Bellways or fast travel station for it. If you do not have at least 30 Rosaries, then I recommend defeating some of the humanoid foes along the way, which will drop a decent amount. In any case, we will need to make use of both the sprint and air dash functions of our Swift Step ability in order to get up to and stay on the upper path of this large chamber. Exiting from the top east of the chamber will lead us straight to the Bellways station for Far Fields, which will also have a very useful bench. If you have less than 80 Rosaries, be sure to unlock the bench first, as we can use it as a checkpoint for another Rosaries farm. This is optional, but if you want more Rosaries, you can move west from the bench and back into the previous large chamber. Move along the top platforms until passing by 2 explosive clusters, then drop down and defeat the Scar Scout to the west, which will drop 13 Rosaries. Then move east and use the Silk Spear ability once or twice on the paired Scar Scout and Scar Stalker. It takes a little bit of practice, but all 3 of these foes can be taken down fairly quickly for just over 50 Rosaries. You can then save and quit the game to quickly return to the nearby bench and repeat the process as many times as is necessary to buy whatever you need. In any case, I did it several times off camera so that I could make some purchases in the future. Starting from the far fields Bellways, we can unlock the Bellway station if we haven't already, then move out to the west. Dropping a short distance down while hugging the eastern wall will bring us to a new chamber where chakra can be found. After getting the far fields map, we can now get a much better idea of where we are and where we need to go. Moving back out to the west, we'll drop down once more and then head east again. Watching out for the lava, we can platform our way east through a long chamber, then in the next chamber up to the hut of the Seamstress. There is a free bench here to use, and speaking with the Seamstress will also get us the Flexile Spines quest, which we will need to complete for the Drifter's Cloak. To do that, we can move out of the hut and to the chamber down and east. The enemy we are looking for are the Hokers. We will need to strike it once, avoid the spines it shoots out, then quickly move around and strike the ones within our reach in order to harvest them. We'll need to obtain a total of 25 spine cores in this manner. There are 3 easily accessed Hokers in this area, which I will go ahead and show now. There are also some free Rosaries up and to the west of the 3rd Hoker. It's likely that you won't have all 25 spines just from these 3 Hokers, and in that case, just leave the chamber and re-enter it to have all of them respawn. Then repeat the harvesting process until you have 25 spine cores. Once we have all 25 spine cores, we can return to the Seamstress hut and turn in the spine cores to complete the quest. Doing so will get us the Drifter's Cloak, which can be used to hover in midair and also to ride up wind shafts found throughout Pharloom. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. If you want to see more great content, you can head over to my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day if you're here today, have a great Saturday, and a great weekend. And as always, thanks for watching.